We've invited some of today's hottest style influencers and industry experts to join us for a casual conversation about beauty, relationships, lifestyle, and everything that inspires us as we get close up and personal.
Yes.
All about the hair and
lots
lifestyle.
Of hair,
and your
lots
hair
of
is
hair.
amazing, by the way.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, I have to represent, you know.
Yeah.
The pressure. I mean, what do you wear? How do you get ready? But
I just thought you just wake up like that.
I do roll out of bed just this way.
You wore it last night.
It's kind of amazing.
That is amazing.
I just zip up into a garment bag. I'm like ready
it.
to go. Oh, hi. Hi.
Wrap that hair up at night.
Yeah. I'm Fashion Ken. Let's play. You know, why not? Why not? So yeah, I mean, I do hair to then be able to do all the other stuff that I love to do as well.
Well, how did you get started then?
It's so funny. So my family owns a bridal store, kind of like your mom sews. My grandmother is a designer. And so I grew up since I was 7 in a bridal store. So lots of tulle, lots of glitter. I mean, it's a gay boy's best friend, trust me. It was always like, I'm sick, I need to go to work with you. So that was what I was doing. And I was working in a different bridal store and they had one window, it was so 80s. One window, it had a mannequin with like arms and legs and a wig. I had never done hair in my life, but I had to do the window, and the wig was tired. So I went into the bathroom, I slipped the wig on, I did a little chignon with like literally bobby pins from the floor, and like the comb, the veil, like I had nothing.
How old were you?
I was 18.
Okay.
And so I'm like, why, who do you know? I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding.
And you guys sold out all the wedding dresses.
Well, people started asking about it, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, they're coming in, you know, with their wedding and all that stuff, and they're like, oh, who did the hair? I'm like, I did. I'm like, will you do my wedding? I'm like, I just work here. I don't know what, like, I am so not prepared for that. But then it just got my wheels turning, and I researched the industry and realized that there was more than the little salon outside of the mall I grew up in. You know, and I read about people like Chris McMillan, Sally Hirschberger, all of which I've worked with now. And so it just kind of expanded my whole world. It was the best thing that ever happened to me, that little window.
Right.
Where was this? Was this here?
Girl, this was in Toledo, Ohio.
Oh.
Midwest.
Ohio.
Ohio.
Yes, so
Ohio.
that was the beginning.
So now you are working on Fashion Star.
Fashion Star.
How was that?
Fashion Star is so exciting because the pace is insane. Like, I'm so happy to be sitting right now. It's not just a few models. We did no less than 50 looks per episode. It was crazy.
50 looks?
Hair change, makeup change, and clothing. Like, if you need 5-minute tips, we'll chat, because
How
it was
long
literally
do you spend?
like, pardon me?
How long do you spend with every person? Do you get like
5
minutes?
to 10 minutes. But mostly it was like I had 2 people on one head, which really saved a lot of time. You know, you do this side, you do this side. And I was there kind of making sure that it was all working together and jumping in where I needed to. But I had a team of 9 stylists.
Oh,
so
that's
that was
amazing.
really great, yeah.
We're going to play this game called Word of the Day, where it's something beauty, fashion, hair related. So the word of the day is salon. And where do you guys think the word salon came from?
It came from reading groups back
Yeah?
in the 1800s, where people would get together, literary salons.
This sounds like actual fact.
Yeah,
on
it
the
is a
front
fact.
of the house.
Wow.
Okay.
It is a
Okay.
fact. Yeah, I don't know if it's 1800s or earlier, but
Sell
people
it,
used to
darling.
get together
Right.
first.
Where did it come from?
And have a salon in their like parlor of their house or in like a speakeasy or something, and you would get together and talk about books.
I want to go to the speakeasy one.
I know.
Right? Is that right?
Okay, so I think you're onto it because it says salon, the word salon, or basically it was invented in Italy but gained popularity in France in the 1600s. It's a gathering of people under the roof of an inspiring host, held partially to amuse one another, partially to increase their knowledge of the participants through conversations. And I think you're right. It started when women would invite their friends over, usually to her bedroom, to have polite conversations. Not like that, okay? It became a place for women to exchange ideas, read literature. So think of it as an early book club, like you said. Yay!
Sorry.
Nice work.
Oh my
nice
God.
work.
I need you on Jeopardy.
I
That's where
know.
you need to go, okay?
I want to go on Jeopardy.
We need to
Is
go
that what
back.
you're-
Like this today, though, like getting together
Yeah.
and chatting.
Oh my gosh, we are living the salon moment
I-
right now.
Is that your salon?
You know,
It's
absolutely.
kinda chatty,
Oh,
a
absolutely.
chatty place, right?
Salons are great. Like, I've actually worked so many different ways, and when you're on set, it's like there's a hair and there's a makeup, and so you're collaborating on a face or a head of hair or whatever. But when you're in a salon, everyone's doing it. So it is this camaraderie and like, oh, I love those highlights you did, or how did you do that face frame, or what did you do? And so it's very collective, the way everyone shares
I
their
love going
knowledge.
to salons, especially when everyone in the salon, like, you know, they're really like a family kind of.
Oh,
They're just
totally.
making jokes the whole time, and it just makes the experience so much funner. I love it.
At my salon, it's like a row. And so whoever's in your row, it's like you kind of bump into each other. It's like, oh, hey, girl, whatever. Like, I love your shoes. And it's like a fashion show. I work at Sally Hirschberger, and if you guys come in, which you all should, you walk in, and it's a runway from the front to the back. It's designed that way.
Can I put a
And
band
so
over
it's
my
like
head
you
when I
better
come
show
in?
up. The music is pumping, and trust me, if I'm inspired, I'll give you a little twirl on the runway as I walk
love
into
it.
work.
That is so.
It's pretty glamorous.
You need to show us how to do it. So please demonstrate.
Are you gonna do it with me?
Uh,
I saw those stems. You are gonna do it with me. Okay. I have to make
we
sure
need
everything
music.
looks
Can
right.
someone like do music?
I usually have like an internal music in
Cue
my
music
mind.
in the background.
Should I start here?
Yeah, start
Okay.
there.
So like I'm walking in, it's like,
Oh, get it!
hi, good to see you.
I love the waves to imaginary people.
See you. Hi.
Oh my
How
God.
are you? Oh my God, it's
hips.
amazing. It's Tuesday. Oh, how many people do I have today? Fantastic. That's my runway. Just waltz in. Thank you. Thank you.